Have you come across the saying that money is the root of all evil and leads to enslavement through debt? This perspective holds some truth, as being burdened with debt can severely limit your life's possibilities. When caught in the cycle of repayment, your debts continue to grow, owing to the presence of interest, as borrowing money is never free. The United States, for example, is grappling with substantial consumer debt, nearly $15 trillion, causing an average household debt of over $5,300. This figure is a significant fraction of the country's GDP, which is a little over $21 trillion. However, let's explore a more positive angle. While most debts can be detrimental, there are instances where they can be used advantageously. Often, individuals carry credit card debts, car loans, or student loans, pondering how they will ever manage to repay them over several decades. Surprisingly, these situations can hold potential benefits. To comprehend this, it's crucial to examine how affluent individuals utilize debt as a tool to enhance their wealth. This might sound perplexing, considering debt is usually associated with those without financial resources. Nonetheless, in the realm of capitalism, debt is a potent instrument when wielded adeptly. Let's delve into 3 ways through which the affluent leverage debt to accumulate more wealth. 1. Strategic borrowing. Many commercial activities are founded on borrowing money, despite the contention surrounding this approach. While initiating a business venture by amassing debt might seem risky, certain conventional businesses can thrive under such circumstances. Consider the example of selling pens. While this may seem common, the demand for pens remains consistent. Instead of paying upfront for a stock of pens, entrepreneurs can work with factories in countries like China, which have evolved into global production centers. These factories are often open to lending their products, given a foundation of trust. This business model allows entrepreneurs to sell pens and only pay the factory once the products are sold, fostering profit without tying up their own capital. 2. Real estate refinancing. Among various types of debt, real estate refinancing stands out for its intricacies and potential benefits. The practice involves exploiting loopholes to one's advantage. Real estate investors often hold multiple mortgages, enabling them to capitalize on tax deductions. By purchasing properties in need of renovation, they can secure mortgages for both the initial purchase and subsequent renovations. Once the property's value appreciates due to the improvements, refinancing allows investors to extract a portion of their equity. This strategy generates profits while minimizing tax liabilities, a common tactic among seasoned real estate investors. Suppose you've managed to save a substantial sum of $200,000. It sounds impressive, but let's be frank, it's not a significant amount. In reality, it falls short of what's needed to buy a house, especially considering the fact that obtaining a mortgage of $800,000 requires a 20% down payment. However, here's a hidden strategy. Imagine finding a property priced at $500,000, albeit in a state of disrepair, necessitating significant renovation. In this scenario, you approach a bank and secure a mortgage by making the requisite 20% down payment. Let's say you allocate around 10% of the total house cost, roughly $50,000, for the renovation. Subsequently, you revisit the bank to refinance your mortgage. When you initially obtained the mortgage, the property's value stood at merely $500,000 due to its dilapidated condition, deterring potential occupants. However, your renovations have transformed the property into an appealing rental option, increasing its market value. Let's say to $700,000, comparable to its original value. Assuming you secure an 80% mortgage against this new value, it amounts to $560,000. After accounting for the $400,000 owed to the first bank that provided the initial mortgage and deducting the $50,000 spent on renovations, you're left with an additional profit of $110,000. In essence, you've managed to generate a profit of this amount through your strategic approach. Furthermore, you now possess a property that can be rented out, contributing to the accumulation of equity and generating passive income. Remarkably, having a mortgage actually aids in tax reduction, and this practice is quite common among experienced real estate investors. Does this scenario not challenge the notion that all debt is inherently negative? Your thoughts on this matter are encouraged. Feel free to share them in the comments section below. 3. Hedge funds and shorting. Hedge funds, designed by the wealthy for the wealthy, employ unconventional tactics to grow wealth further. Unlike typical investors who aim to capitalize on rising stock values, hedge funds often profit from market declines and company bankruptcies. By shorting stocks, investors can borrow shares they anticipate will fall in value, sell them immediately, and repurchase them at a lower price, pocketing the difference. While this strategy can lead to substantial gains, it also comes with considerable risks, as losses can accumulate indefinitely if predictions fail. 4. Forex trading. The foreign exchange, Forex, market presents another avenue for affluent individuals to leverage debt for profit. Currency values fluctuate based on various factors, and those who can accurately predict these shifts can earn substantial gains. In Forex trading, leveraging is amplified. A small amount of capital can control a much larger trading position. This increases potential gains, but also heightens risks. 5. Credit score utilization. Maintaining a strong credit score serves as a powerful tool in financial endeavors. Successful businesses and entrepreneurs often harness their good credit to finance purchase orders. Building a reliable borrowing track record enhances the likelihood of securing loans with lower interest rates. This trust allows access to vast sums of capital, either directly or indirectly through newly created money. In conclusion, while the perils of debt are evident, certain situations showcase how it can be wielded as a tool to further wealth accumulation. The methods detailed above, though complex and potentially risky, exemplify how adept individuals navigate the financial landscape to their advantage. Understanding these strategies sheds light on the nuanced relationship between debt and wealth creation.